Namaste and welcome back to Ramakathasudha. In every great story, there is a great villain. And in the Ramayana, there is no villain more epic, more formidable than Ravana, the 10-headed king of Lanka, a symbol of arrogance, lust, and adharma. This is the image we all know. But today, we will challenge that image. The Adhyatma Ramayana, in its profound wisdom, asks us to look deeper. It presents one of the most radical and thought provoking ideas in spiritual literature. What if Ravana, the ultimate antagonist, was actually a secret devotee? What if his enmity was a conscious, chosen path to salvation? Let us explore the concept of Virodha Bhakti, devotion through opposition. First, let's understand the conventional portrayal. In the Valmiki Ramayana, Ravana's motivations are clear and direct. His sister Shurpanaga is humiliated by Rama and Lakshmana. His ego, his ahankara, is deeply wounded. His pride as the invincible ruler of the three worlds cannot bear this insult. When he hears of Sita's unparalleled beauty, his motivation is driven by lust. He desires her, wants to possess her, to add her to his collection of treasures. His actions, the abduction, the war, are all products of his hubris, his rage, and his desire. He is a tragic figure blinded by his own power, who refuses to see the divinity in Rama until the very end when the divine arrow pierces his heart. This is the story of a great king's downfall due to his own adharma. Now let's open the Adhyatma Ramayana. Eduthajan gives us a stunning look inside Ravana's mind, completely reframing the entire story. When Ravana hears of Rama's feats and Shurpanaga's disfigurement, yes, he is angry, but then he has an internal monologue. He thinks to himself, and I paraphrase Eduthajan's beautiful words, I know this Rama is no mere man. He is the supreme Lord Narayana himself, born on earth to lessen its burdens. I have been blessed with immense power, but I have not been able to attain him through devotion or meditation. But I know this for certain, the Lord grants moksha, liberation, not only to his devotees, but also to those whom he slays in battle. Therefore, I will cultivate intense hatred for him. I will steal his wife Sita, for whom he has taken this human form. Provoked by this, he will surely come to Lanka and kill me. And by dying at his divine hands, I will attain the ultimate salvation that is so difficult for even yogis to achieve. This is a breathtaking revelation. The abduction of Sita is no longer an act of lust, but a calculated spiritual strategy. The war is not a battle of ego, but Ravana's self-engineered path to liberation. He chooses to be the villain in the divine play. What does this teach us? This is the philosophy of Virodha Bhakti. The path of devotion, Bhakti Yoga, has many modes. One is Marana, constant remembrance of God. A devotee like Prahlada remembered God through love. But Ravana, in his tamoguna, the quality of darkness and ego, found it easier to focus through hatred. He thought of Rama when he woke up. He thought of Rama when he went to war. He saw Rama in his dreams. His entire consciousness, every atom of his being was consumed by the thought of Rama. The Adhyatma Ramayanam tells us that the Lord is so infinitely compassionate, so all-encompassing, that the quality of the emotion directed at him is secondary to the intensity of the focus. Whether you pour love or hatred, if the vessel of your mind is constantly pointed towards the divine, it will eventually be filled with grace. This doesn't mean hatred is good. It means God's grace is so great, it can even purify and liberate through an emotion like hatred. It shows that none is beyond the reach of divine redemption. The Lord's love is truly unconditional. The path of Virodha Bhakti is not for us to emulate. It is a path of immense risk and cosmic tragedy. But it holds a powerful lesson for our own spiritual life. The lesson is about the power of a one-pointed might. If Ravana could attain the highest liberation by obsessively focusing on God through a negative emotion, imagine what we can achieve by focusing on Him with love, with devotion, with the chanting of His name. Ravana's story in this light becomes a powerful, albeit inverse, advertisement for Bhakti. It tells us, fix your mind on God. If you do, liberation is guaranteed, no matter which path you take. Adhyatma Ramayanam, by giving us the secret of Ravana, transforms the epic from a simple tale of good versus evil into a profound spiritual drama where every character, even the antagonist, is playing a part in the divine Leela. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive. If this reframing of Ravana's story gave you a new perspective, please like, share and subscribe to Ramakathasudha. Help the sacred nectar flow to all. Jai Shri Ram. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu.